Okay, guys. So what we're going to do real quick is go through and kind of show you how to sign up for Vyntris quickly. What we're going to go through is how you can add in your domain, add in any keywords and AI prompts because Vyntris is completely flexible, meaning that it doesn't rely on databases of keywords and databases of prompts that are pre-made for you. You're going to be able to set everything for your industry and your geolocation, which is extremely important when it comes to actually tracking relevant data. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So first things first, we're going to join now. And in this case, I'm going to join with the free plan. And we'll go ahead and put in some names here. We'll go with Tom Gobble and put in an email address. Okay, and we'll set some passwords. Now, this is really important. What you're going to do here is you need to verify that you're actually a human through a phone number. You're going to put in your phone number and click Send SMS Code. It's going to send you a code, and that code needs to be entered in here. 62704. And click Verify. Once you've done that, this button will become clickable. Go ahead and agree to the terms and conditions and the privacy policy and click Send Verification Email. It's going to send a verification email to your email address that you just entered in. Once that comes in, click Verify Email to continue. Once you do that, it's automatically going to log you into the system. So again, pretty easy so far. Once this is set up, it's going to already have created your first brand for you. Now, you don't need to stick with this name. You can change that by going to Manage Brand and going into Settings, and you can change the name of your brand. It could be a business, it could be a name, it could be anything you want, okay? I'll make other videos on the settings and all the different options that you have there, but in this case, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick onboarding. So now that we have a brand, we can go ahead and add in a domain. And all domains live under brand. So depending on what package you have, depends on how many brands you can have and how many domains you can have under each brand. Okay. In our case, I picked the unlimited, so I can have unlimited brands and unlimited domains. So let's go ahead and add in a domain under my brand. Okay. And I'm going to put in the name of the company. I'm going to put in the domain. Just copy it right from there, paste it in, continue. Now, time zone. This is really important. So you need to set your time zone because this is how all reports are going to be generated based on your time zone. So you're not trying to guess when something's happening. In this case, I'll go with Cebu City. Okay, because that's where this particular company is. And that's the time zone that they live in. So set the time zone for where your business is or wherever your item, your website actually lives. So if it's Dallas, Texas, if it's Jacksonville, Florida, wherever it is, put that as your time zone. Okay, go ahead and click continue. Now we want to go for a target area. So most of the time, your time zone is also going to be your target area. Okay, in this case, we're going to target the city of Cebu City. Okay, if you're in Dallas, Texas, you're probably going to want to type in Dallas, Texas, or maybe Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, or what, or you can actually drill this down to even to the neighborhood level, depending on how you want to track your SEO and AI and GEO. Okay. We'll continue. Keywords. Now, like I said, if you don't have any keywords, it's no problem. Let's just, as an example, I'll go ahead and put one in here. So let's say ICE, add to list, and you'll see it appear here. Now, if you don't have any keywords, you can use our AI research tool to get you all your keywords. And I'll go ahead and show you that. So we'll click here. And here we explain exactly how we come up with your keywords. We're going to be using your website, your actual geo-target location, because keywords in your area are going to be more valuable than just having a generic keyword that's based on the whole world, right? So we go through and we actually lay out exactly how we're going to come up and then the research that's done in the background to give you your keywords, okay? So let's go ahead and put in business profile. So you want to give us a little bit about your business. Tell us about your business a little bit. In this case, I'll just grab all of this. Copy that. Hop back over here and just kind of paste it in. Okay. Probably don't need to learn more in there. As you can see, I'm not even going to format this. I'm just taking out words that could trip up the AI. I'm not going to spend time formatting because, again, this is all about simplicity and making your life easier. Now what we want to do is describe our ideal customer. This is really important because it helps us target your keywords towards your actual customer, not just your industry. right? Let's say, for example, you're a shoemaker. Well, we want to target shoemakers, but our ideal client is going to be someone that wants to buy Nike shoes, right? Between the ages of 21 and 20, 25, or 28. We would describe that here because the keywords that that demographic is going to use might be different than the other demographics. So again, we add in your ability to type in your ideal customer. So in this case, I'll just put business owners who own bars, clubs, and restaurants that need to buy ice daily, right? Okay, there we go. Bad spelling here. And we're going to run the keyword analysis. It's going to run through and it's going to check everything for you and give you a list of keywords. So let's just let the machine do its thing. Okay, it could take 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, there we go. We've got our list. Okay. And ice supplier Cebu, they all look pretty good. In this case, I'll say add all selected to the tracking list. And there we go. So now I've got a bunch of keywords based on my target geolocation, specifically for my customers. Okay. And we'll go ahead and hit continue. Now we're going to go into the AI prompts. Again, if you don't know any AI prompts, you don't know what people are asking AI, don't worry about it. Just click AI prompt research. It's going to tell you what our system is going to do to create the research for you. Again, I'm just going to paste my data here, right? Just so it can learn more about me. The more detail you give it, the better it's going to produce results for you. In this case, let's grab a little bit more, right? Let's just grab all that. All right. And again, not wasting time trying to format it. You don't need to do that. Okay. Our system does that for you. Okay. Describe your key, your ideal customer, right? I've already got it in there because it's pulled over from what I described earlier. So I don't need to retype it. Run an AI prompt analysis. And it's going to give me AI prompts that are actually being asked in AI for my geolocation, for, all based on my industry, in my area. And that's what makes this key, is that it's going to give you prompts that people are actually asking AI. So we'll go ahead and add all those. Click continue. Now, this is something a little unique. If you create YouTube videos, okay, we actually have our system will actually track your keywords and AI prompts inside of YouTube. In this particular case, I do not have a YouTube video or channel for this company. So in this case, I'll just select no. If you select yes, right, you'll be able to add in your YouTube channel ID, or you can add it in later, okay? In this case, I'll just select no and click continue. Okay, and as you can see, it's going to try to give you a little bit of a recap of what's going on. It's going to use my own billing profile, and it's going to give me free credit, okay? Every workspace does need to be connected to a billing profile. In this case, because when I signed up, it was free. My brand was free, and my actual workspace for the first $40 is free. I don't actually need to put in any credit card information. This might be a little bit different based on the plan that you sign up with. So I'm going to go ahead and create the domain. Okay. Again, it's going to break down everything that's happening. I'm going to see that I'm not paying any money. Okay. I'll put in a phone number here, a street address. A city, let's just say Cebu. Let's just put in Dallas and 75051, I think, and United States. That's fine. And no charge today. As you can see, everything is free, and I'm getting a free $40 gift. The gifts may or may not change. At this time when I'm making this, clearly we're giving away a $40 gift. So it's going to go through all these steps and set up your workspace for you. Okay, so just give it time, let it run through its complete system, and that will be how you set up. And I'll give you another tour once this gets through the final step. Okay, just let it go through its steps. All right. There we go. So it's all set. Workspace is ready. Everything is set up, and it automatically puts me into my workspace. Notice this right here, though. Okay, this is really important. The system is currently scanning. It could take up to 10 minutes, could take up to 30 minutes on the initial scan, okay, because it is running through a lot of keywords, a lot of AI prompts, right, and checking a lot of data. So that's how you set up an account in Vyntris. Very simple, very straight to the point. If you have any questions, please let us know.